Happy round 18 day, legends. And a big thank you to all of you who put 5 stars on my Spotify review there. Very, very thankful for that. Let's get into some questions here heading into round 18. I've got all the questions up to 24 hours ago. Hopefully we can run through them all. So kick it off here. We have Dill Brown to Ponga and Drinkwater to Matto. Leaves me with 2 trades though. So overall, you look at those trades and you go, yeah, Brown to Ponga, a little bit of an upgrade. Yeah, Ponga's averaging a little bit more. Brown's a little bit on the slide. Drinkwater, I'd say, to Matto is a downgrade. And it leaves you with 2 trades. So what Brett said there, don't think either of those are sells. I agree with that one there. So probably not on that one. The trades are so important, and just make those trades next week if you need to get 13 on the park. Given both those guys play too. Yeah, T-Banger says wild TLT. It sure was. Fade to black. I have 3 trades left. I'm seriously considering Grant, Tohu, Brown out, Hynes, McInnes, and Marzu in. I actually like that. But obviously, having Hynes and McInnes out, what's he got? Irismo and the other player. Yeah, sweet, mate. Sweet, mate. But maybe 2 trades and save 1. Like, it all sounds great in theory, but what happens when you get an injury to a couple of guys this week and then you're really short next week and you haven't got a trade? So keep that in mind. Hold this week. Maybe sell next, because Ponga might make Origin. So, yeah, it's a maybe. No, Jamie's going to Cook. Sorry. Please don't get Cookie. Had him since round 12 and gone up 23,000 spots in that time, largely thanks to him. Don't ruin my season. Sorry, Brett. I was trying to get Little, but I can't at the moment. Wishart should be fine for 20. Latest Storm injury report on website says Munster due back 1 to 2 weeks after Roosters game. Exactly. Excited for this. Round 20 is going to be hard, for sure. Will Watson for sure be getting hooker duel? Not likely. He's been playing 13. I don't think it's likely. It could happen, but he's obviously played a few games at 9, but he's been playing mostly at 13. Don't get Cook for my sake, please, Jamie. There you go. Sorry, Liam. It's only taken Ricky 18 rounds to realise Starling is better than Levi. The only thing that'll make it better is playing Starling and Wolford. Wonderful to see you have such an open relationship with your girl that you can freely discuss hookers, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you on that one. Yeah, crazy. Although, Levi, he was scoring tries early, right? Is Manu was selling head-to-head? Yes, if you are over 3 trades. Over 3 trades. Somewhere there. 3, 4, 5. Your wife comments on the hookers are gold, bro. Yeah, she's a good one. She's a keeper, that's for sure. I held Grant and traded JMK in as backup hooker for round 19 and Jay Goz in as a cash out. The best cash out in the land. Oh, couldn't have made worse decisions if I was trying to. Just unlucky, brother. That's all that one is, sadly. All right, next one. Is Brimson a purchase? It's a few people looking at him. I think after an injury, wait until we find out about Campbell too. Like, who knows what's going to happen? Brimson might go to centre. Is Sam Hughes a sell if I have 5 trades remaining? I'm thinking Hughes to Starling. That's fine if you need cash, Jen. Otherwise, like, Hughes was mad last week. Like, and he could play big minutes again. Who knows? He could go low minutes again as well. Too many choices, David says. Garrick a buy. Yes, or wait 1 week, given he has a higher break even after the low score. Grant to Starling this week. Wishart and Weeks to Hynes and DeBellin next week. I still think hold Wishart. Hold Wish. I don't know if I'd be buying DeBellin with the buy in round 20. Hold Wish. Save the cash for Hynes. Don't worry about DeBellin, I don't think. Preston, Hands, and Grant. Teddy to Cook, Teddy and Starling. I like that. Thoughts on JMK to Marnie and Manu to Ronnie. JMK to Marnie, Manu to Ronnie. Solid. I like Reed as the gun pickup. Ronnie should be solid as well. If you grab Cook, yes, Mummers Ellis will get that starting role, but if you don't, he'll continue to get the 80. Correct. That's how it works. Would you play Weeks or Strange this week? Ooh. That's tough. I reckon coin flip on that one. Weeks has the upside, right? that's probably it. Like, he could go nuts at fullback. Like, if he has runs like that, amazing. I have 5 trades and I'm holding Grant. Had stitches. Should be better for the rest and so cheap. Sweet. Good idea. Grab Cook. Jamie's defending well and Bunnies aren't trying to score every set. We're just rolling through the middle, which allows Cook to run. 100%. 100%. It's been him and Colin Matangi last week. Their points was just going nuts. Bunnies to make the 8. I think they're a good chance. Denny, love your work, Jamie. We're back from our 9-week holiday. How good, Denny. We missed watching NRL and Origin, but back now. You kept me informed with trades and ins and outs. Thanks again, mate. Good stuff. Hope it was fun. All right. Wouldn't surprise me if Grant's been rested due to the gash. Potentially, yeah. Drama going on with him not going off for HIA. That part is interesting. Could be. Could be. That's for sure. But he was kind of okay. I think he might have passed it anyway, but maybe he didn't. When Campbell's back, I would say Brimson 1, Campbell 6. I think it's a good chance, yeah. Thoughts on Cook potentially getting reduced minutes from South? Yeah, we all know that. I'm still running Levi and Lussick. This is in SuperCoach, but it's time to move Levi and didn't want to make another trade in that position, so Cook it was. But do they give his replacement more game time soon? Potentially. He was looking to cheap out and go Starling too, but need a number from 19. Don't exactly need the number. You can get a number in other ways, like, because it's different. SuperCoach could go. I think just go for it. Like, it's all about taking risks in this game at some points, and that's a pretty solid risk. Like, Cook could play every game for the rest of the season, or he could lose his spot. If he loses his spot, we trade him out. Like, it is what it is. Thoughts on Chris Randall? Probably only a 1-week thing, because we got Cleese Haas. Because of Cleese returning. He's back very, very shortly. Legend Jamie, bless you, brother. All the best for round 18. Good stuff. You too. Flashback. Salmon and Brown to Cola. And who else? Salmon and Brown to Cola. And who else? Ideally less than 580k. Madison. Greg the leg. Greg. Or just one trade, man. I wouldn't be forcing it. I would not be forcing it at all. Murray at 11, not 13. Yeah. Bit different, hey? They're trying to get Keon playing 13, and I think they're going to do a little hybrid role for sure. FYI, Knights are the best team to loop in to bring in a looper. I'm considering cashing down a 230k DMP Knight to use as my looper in spot 17 each week. Most of the time, you'll have a looper in your sides though, like with at least one player on a bye each week. So, yeah. What Lachlan said, probably don't need a deliberate red dot. I'd hold off on that, just because you've got someone at least having a bye each week. Great content, Jamie. Thank you. I've somehow managed to still have 8 trades left, thinking this has to be the week to launch Brown to Hynes, who would partner Hughes, having me set for the rest of the season. Love it. Love it. Brown to Hynes is a good upgrade. Zach, I'm torn between launching this week and getting Cook and Hynes, which will most likely be 3 trades, or just doing 1 trade for Grant, as I've also only got 16 playing this week and go nuts next week. I only have 4 trades left. Try and get 17 this week if you can, at minimum, and then go from there, I reckon. Zachy boy, have 412k after getting Hynes. Do I go to Starling? So 412, okay. Yes, if you don't need someone playing that week, or Sipley, I think. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Sipley. I think they played Cole at fullback for one game, had Jackson Paulo on the wing, and they realised they'd rather play Cooler at centre with the newbie at fullback than have to play Paulo. Potentially. Yeah, like Talau played really good at that time too, like X-Arma says. Yes, traded Grant out in round 16 for Appy. Yeah, rough. Good this week, hopefully. You don't have to make that decision anymore, at least. Well, what do we think of Tohu's minutes going forward? I wouldn't bank on it. I think he's a sell this week. 50 minutes, 25 minutes, can't predict it, so. And a bye next week. And round 27, JMK to Simkin as a cash down, need round 19 hooker. It's a risk, but could pay off. We have like Croker to return soon, but soon. When? Could be next week, could be later. Thoughts on going JMK, Tohu, Sam Hughes to McInnes, Madison, Kohler? Yes. Thoughts on Howarth? Sorry, I missed it in the video. Yeah, I did it in the video after with Scoop. Solid. There's a little bit of mail coming out that Pap and Farlongo might be out, so good for Howarth, I suppose. Thoughts on Simpkin? What's the likelihood of him staying in 17? It's all a guess. All a guess. Think of trading Manu for him to get some cash. All a guess with Croker. Unfortunately, Corker. That'll work. Corker. Thinking of going weeks to Simpkin will leave you 2 trades and 700k to upgrade to Sam Walker next week. Simpkin would be bench as I have Cook and Grant. Fair trade or hold. Cook and Grant. If you have Cook and Grant, get Sipley instead or something. Get Sipley instead, I think. I'd probably play that one instead. Hey, Jamie, thoughts on Simpkin over Starling? Both have worries, man. Both have their own worries. I mean, news on when Kroger's back. Hasn't been. Sadly, any news? I think in weeks, Harris and Twile to Sipley, Ponga and Simpkin. Also have Watson who should get DPP. I don't think he'll get it. But yeah, he's stuck with Levi all his risks, but it's hard to ignore him this week. If you need a cashier, yeah, they're trying to change things up. It's not working at the moment, so that's what they're trying that one for. Is Blaze selling Namazu sideways, trying to get rid of some Eels players in the lead up to round 20, as I currently have 6 players out for round 20. 3 Eels, 3 Sharks. Yeah, just wait till 20. Like, you have that many trades. It's not like I can only use 2 trades. You can use 4 if you need to, right? So, and saving some trades now is obviously helpful for that, and you can make an informed decision. Might be an upgrade this week, but it might not be. Blaze might score a double or something as well. Thoughts on Manu to Ponga, Grant to Matto, and Sharp to Kula? Yeah, solid. What's the top 1k crap? We're going for first spot wherever we are ranked. Come on, boys. We're going for first place in the ranks. Hell yeah, that's the spirit. We need more men like this in the community of Rugby League. Keep it up, mate. You're a legend. Good stuff. Love that. Yes, we're all going for first. I am. I'm going for it. Got to launch at some point, don't we? Mano, definite trade out. I think so. Drop the 5 stars on Spotify. You deserve after saving my team multiple times this year. Love that. Love that. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Queenslander, thank you. Who's more of a trade, Weeks or Deal Bags? Weeks, in my opinion. All right. Obviously, round 20 is something to think about. Weeks might not be there around 20. Who knows? Sharp with the negative 34 break even. Might be a hold for another week. Yes. Hold 1 week. In SuperCoach, and I think in Fantasy as well. Hey, Larry Longlegs, definitely giving you 5 stars on Spotify. Love that. Love that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, love this one. BMM going to start averaging 80. BMM, the greatest cash cow in the land. The greatest cash cow in the land. And this year, Jack Goz is the best cash out in the land. Starling or Simpkin, considering we don't know when Croker is back. Starling. I was looking at Simpkin, but I can't do it. Jamie looking to keep Grant for the home run, but considering Coruscant to Starling to raise cash for Fifi, planning head-to-head loaning Coruscant's around 26 grand final buy. Too soon. Too soon. Appy could go nuts. Good scores for now. Save some trades. Hey, Jamie, got Dylan Brown, Galvin, and Hynes. Reckon it's time to move on from Dylan Brown as his season keeper with me only having 3 trades. Could do 1 trade. Or hold. Depends who you're going to get, right? I think with that many trades, it's easy to hold. Do you think Kenny's an option this week? Too expensive now. And maybe out next week. Sadly. All right, already have Cook, so should I trade Harry Grant to Marnie or hold? Hold. Hold because you got Cook, so you don't need one next week. Is trading Brown to Hynes fine if I have to play Sharp next week, but looking to put the C on Hynes? Yeah. Go for it. Sharp could be back next week if Ponga's in Origin. Captain Main, 13-16. I'm holding till after State of Origin. He's still scoring good in those non-buy rounds. Yep, good call. Should I be looking to sell Sam Hughes at this stage, or is he right? You could leave him. Leave him. Leave him. He's one of us. Leave him. Should I trade Sharp or Chance for Marzu or hold off? Can do Sharp to... It's tough. Maybe Sharp. Maybe Sharp. Unless you need an extra number next week. Because Chance could come back to goods, or he could be poor still. May is a good investment, Jamie. Would you consider an upgrade to Fifi a worthwhile trade to get an established gun keeper? yeah, just worried about next week. But good long term, right? We don't always have to think in 1 week. JBFA all the way. That's your team, isn't it? Frost King Genix. Hey friends, do we think Yo or Murray would be best to pick up this week? My other mids, I have a Plath, Keon, and Steph. Stefano. Yo long term. Murray cheaper. Although Yo's getting cheaper too, which is good. Is anyone off the trade Hands to Cheese? There's only... nah. Hands plays next week. Wonder if with Ponga back, the whole night's left side is interesting. KVP as well could benefit. Maybe he'll score a try too. I'm thinking Grant to Cook, but only 2 trades left, but 14 players available next week, so no need next week to trade except emergency. If you need a hooker for next week, sure. Right. Poor Scoop definitely ain't been the man this year, but always a valued guest who generates interesting discussion, good chemistry between the two of you. Cheers, gents. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's been unlucky, hasn't he? That's basically all we put down to. He went great last year. Thank you, Mr. Brown. What are your thoughts on trading in Nat Butcher and Ethan Strange to get Haas and Sipley or Davi Mwale? Yes, Sipley. Get Sip. All right, a couple more here. 3 trades left this week after doing weeks to Hynes. Already have a full 13 for next week and exactly 17 this week. Hold. Great trade. The first one, I have 8 trades remaining. I'm doing Grant to Tedesco. I can't keep missing out on his scores. Yep, that's fine. Is there any point of holding Brayley even though he plays next 2 rounds with Sharp probably coming off bench for him? Brayley, I want Brayley this week. We'll go big this week. I'm thinking a 50 or something like that for Brayley this week. I think CHT stays if they keep winning. Webby hasn't got time to continue experimenting with SJ and T. It's pretty obvious to you, but yeah, I think SJ will come back in. For sure. He was their best player last year, but I get it. Everyone's off SJ, sadly. Would you burn through your last 3 trades if your team is set? No. If it's set, hold. If you are set, hold. Dylan Lucas to sell. Hold. Might come back in the start. They were going to bench KPP for a bit, and he played 80 with his toe. I think he'll start this week. Just 1 trade, last 2 rounds up 13k spots. No trades again this week. Use last 2 in round 18 and 19 for Garrick and Collar, and a cheap mid round 20. Starling and 3 guns, good stuff. I need to sell one of Weeks, KPP or Brayley to pair with Manu to bring in Hynes and a cheapie. Which one would you sell? That's hard. Maybe Weeks for this week. Maybe should I get Hynes this week? It's 50. Should I get Hynes this week? 33.3. Should I get Hynes this week if it means I have no trades left? Sure. If it's 1 trade, sure. 2, no. 1 trade, yes. 2, no. Thoughts on going from JMK, Tohu, Sam Hughes to McInnes, Madison, Kohler? Yep. Thoughts on Grant, Farlongo, and Finafuyaki to Kohler, Cook, Madison. Hell yeah. That's a great finish. Hell yeah. Awesome. That is all of it, guys. Thank you so much for being here for the questions and answers video and pod. Again, appreciate all the 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and we'll catch you in the trades videos coming out later today.